Hey, how's everybody's doing? I am Chef Donald with AARP, and welcome to this cooking class. With AARP, if you're looking for fun, delicious recipes, well, you have come to the right place. This is our monthly virtual cooking class. The menu includes vegetarian. I'm doing a very wonderful dish, and it's very light for the summertime that's coming around. Matter of fact, we in summer already because the heat here in Memphis, Tennessee is really getting hot. And with that being said, this recipe is going to be very good. AARP is a healthy living means eating right, and I'm going to show you how we can make a delicious meal and give you some tips on making sure that you got options to choose from. AARP is a nonpartisan member organization and has been working to promote the health and the well-being of older Americans for more than 60 years. You can learn more about AARP cooking series on aarp.org/TN and follow AARP Tennessee on Facebook. I hope you find this class challenging, fun, and very informative. I'm going to show you that eating healthy, you don't have to sacrifice the flavor. You ready? You ready? You ready to get started? I got this mic and things, and
Is it on?
I don't know if it's on on or not, but we get ready to let me make sure that it's on. Can everybody hear me now?
Yes.
I am sorry, I thought the mic was on. Hey, let's get started. You're gonna really love this recipe, and it's from Hispanic, and it's very good, very light for the summertime. You ready to get started? Get started. Let's move over to my favorite spot, over to my stove. Okay, now I'm gonna follow this recipe to, I think, to the letter. I like to throw twists in it every once in a while. Okay, I already got my my crock pot. Not really crock, just an average pot that I like to cook with. It's very good. I love cooking with this pot. First thing I'm gonna do is add some vegetable oil to it. Make sure you coat the whole pan. Now, if you don't want to use vegetable oil, you can use a little bit of olive oil too. Olive oil is good too. I always have different options. Okay, bring my skillet up a little bit. Okay, kind of move that over to the side. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is add some onions. Okay, that's the first thing. And I like to kind of let my onions get caramelized before I start adding everything else. Well, I hope everybody's been having a pretty good pre-summer before the heat really set in. And make sure that you eating a lot of light food, a lot of fruit and vegetables. Because eating a lot of meat with the heat that we go through in the summer, it just kind of slows you up. And plus, we older Americans, we need to be eating more healthy too. A lot of fruit and vegetables, and kind of throw some vegetarian dishes in your meal during the week. It'll take the sluggishness out of you. Okay, here we go. Okay. Mm. You hear the sizzling? This thing here. Now I'm gonna add tomatoes. The tomatoes, a few jalapenos, and see what I did with the jalapenos. I cut them, then I de-seeded them. That's all you have to do with the jalapeno. By de-seed, you cut them in half, grab a spoon, and kind of scrape it out. Scrape it out. So you won't have the season things in. Sometimes the seeds are good, sometimes they're not. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna cut this up just a little bit. Now, while I'm doing that, letting this go a little bit, so let this right here. Now I'm gonna reach over here and see I got the corn tortilla, and I got flour tortilla. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and slide this in the oven for about 4 to 5 minutes. They say 10. I say 10 minutes, but oh, you don't really have to let it go in there. No. What you do is kind of preheat your oven and just kind of turn it off because the heat will stay in. Okay, I'm gonna slide this in. Okay, we got that going. Now I'm gonna store my rice once I get this spanish rice. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, now we're gonna add some cilantro to it. Add that. A little bit of oregano. Slap this over there. Kind of mix this around a little bit. I smell that flavor. Chili powder. And over. Oh, some good garlic. And my recipe asks for garlic cloves, but if you have minced garlic, you can use some minced garlic. That's pretty good too.
Does it make a difference? Dark garlic.
No, it doesn't. No, it don't. Because if you got the jar garlic, you already have the base on it. You have the olive oil already in it. Yeah. Add a little bit of cumin. People say kumi. I say, well, 3-4 times another. But it's the same thing. Oh yeah. Now what we're gonna do now is, oh yeah. I usually like to add a little bit of. Oh my God. That's a little bit of stock. You don't have to do it. Okay, now we got all this ready. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add the tofu. Just basic tofu. You don't have to really get the expensive tofu. The only thing it is going to be coming up once you start cooking. This right here. Okay. That out the way. Now, let's get to having some fun now. And what you're going to want to do is make sure all this is real good. Real good. There we go. But if you want to add a little bit of flavor to it, more flavor to it, you can kind of add a little bit of picante sauce to it. If you like it more a little spicy, add a little bit more the Mexican flavor to it. Okay, got that pretty much ready right here. Bit of, yes, a little bit. Yes. What I like to do too, kind of if it ain't up to your taste, I add a little bit of salt to it. But the salt that I use Himalaya salt. We're gonna let this cook about, I'll say about 4 to 5 minutes, probably a little bit less. Start on the rice. Okay, just get ready to get started. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my olive oil to it. Okay, bring this up a little. Slide this over. Let the olive oil get a little bit hot. Okay. Now, one thing that I do like to use is onions. I like to add just a little bit of onions to this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of onions from my little buffet station and just add it to it. Let's add a little flavor to it.
Yeah, question.
Yes.
What is the difference in the Himalaya salt and not using
the salt, the regular salt, that regular salt, it got a whole lot. There go your blood pressure right there. Himalaya salt is more culture for the body. It's less. It's very good. Himalaya salt, kosher salt, the regular salt that you get with the little blue container with the lady with the Morton's with the umbrella on it. You don't want that. That's very got a high concentrate of sodium in there. Okay, we got that going, got the rice going. Okay. And we got this one going. We're gonna let that go a little bit. Okay. All right. There's my other, there go my other spatula. There we go. Yes. We got another couple more minutes for this. Oh, you're gonna enjoy this. Very light. You won't feel bloated after you eat this. You can go out and probably play a couple of rounds, at least a round of golf. Or play some tennis.
Yeah, make sure the mic is not there.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you? Okay, now I'm getting ready to add the chicken stock to it. Oh, yes. And the picante sauce. That right here. All this right here. Now we're gonna let this go. Okay, let that go for a few seconds. Let me grab my towel. Yes, it's coming out beautiful. I'm gonna rinse my utensils off. Yes, this is very coming to pass now. Have any other questions? Everybody seeing how this look now? And the way that I'm on a presentation, it's gonna be, I'm gonna do 4 different items with this one. And it's very simple. And you probably have all components and all other ingredients in your cabinets.
Chef, when you want to show them the pot, just kind of lift it up a little.
We're gonna do that now. Okay, here we go. Set this down. See how that look? See all the different colors in there? All the different components? Peppers, the tomatoes, the onions, especially. Rice is going. Yes. Hey. I'll let this go. Let this go a few more minutes. We'll slide on back over to the table. And what I'm gonna try to get ready to do is kind of get this set up. Okay, huh? Is it okay now? So Mike is having no problem. We're having no problem right now. Okay, I'm gonna take my board away. Take my board away, put my board right here. Get this here. All my beautiful arrangement right here, I got to let it go. Because I'm gonna use this table as a buffet setup. Okay. Yes.
Are you using firm or soft tofu?
Excuse me?
Are you using firm or soft tofu?
Very firm time. Very firm tofu. But you know, one thing, I had to use my cutting board one more time. Because one of the things I didn't want to do early was cutting my avocados. Because you know, you have a tendency to cut avocados, they'll turn on you real quick. Dude, what I did with my avocados, I pre-cut them. And what I mean by pre-cut them, I can just turn them and bring them out. Bring it out, kind of sit it right here. And what I do is grab a spoon. You see how easy that is? Just bring the whole avocado out. Okay. Got that right here. Matter of fact, I got a couple. Slide that right here. There we go. Okay, here we go. Avocados out. Now we get ready to slice them up a little bit. Very simple. Have them in a chunk, or you can do them in wedges, whichever one you prefer. I like them chopped. Okay, there we go. What I'm gonna slide them in here. This is gonna be like a garnish. Slide this in here. I'm gonna put this right there. Now I can move my board and kind of wipe my station down a little bit. Now let's go check on our product now. Perfect. Rice is almost ready. Where is the good spot? So, this is what you're looking for. I'm getting ready to pull it off now. Right here. Okay. Now we'll slide this over here. Cut this one off and move the rice to the middle. Okay, we got the base. We got this basic right here. Here we go. We got that ready now. Okay. We're gonna kind of slide this out the way right here. Kind of drop something right on. Had to get rid of it. Okay, we got the avocados. Got the onions. Okay, let's bring the rest of the components out. Got two kinds of cheese. I got Mexican blend and I have cheddar. Okay, we got that going. Tomatoes. Okay. We got the shredded lettuce. This is gonna be fabulous. This is gonna be fabulous. Something very simple. Okay. I got some limes. I got the jalapenos. Spicy jalapeno sauce. This is hot salsa. This is mild right here. Okay, we got that ready. This ready. Now we're gonna bring out one of the most important things that I need is this is almost ready. Okay. Now, can everybody see this pretty well? Okay. Now, first thing we're going to do is grab a plate. Grab a plate. Grab some utensils. I need to grab me a spoon. Okay. Take this right. Okay, the first one I'm gonna make is old tostada. Right here. I got the corn tortilla. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start it with a little bit of mixture in it. See? Right here. Yeah, I like to I like to kind of add a little creation to it, put a little bit of sauce over it. Then I'm gonna have add a little bit of lettuce to it. A bit of lettuce, a little bit of mixed cheese. People like to mix cheese on a hot but I kind of like it on a bit of onions, about some tomatoes, potatoes. What I'm gonna do is add a little bit of hot salsa on this. Okay, this is gonna be awesome. Our main thing right now is kind of spice it up a little bit. And I like to have things kind of beautiful. And what I like to do is kind of cause a lot of us humans, you know, we eat with our eyes. And what I'm doing now, and a piece of cilantro fresco and a lime. You can put the lime on the side or you can put it on top of it. Or right now, you can add a little bit of chip to it. A little bit of chips. Though you have the corn tortillas already, these are very good with this. This is one of them right here. Very simple, very simple. I got the rice coming next. I'm gonna slide this back. Now, what I'm gonna do with this one, this is basic mixed greens. Basic mixed greens. What I do is make this into a salad, Spanish salad. Same thing. I put mixture over the top of it. And this time, go ahead and use my hand. A little bit of cheese. A little cheese. A little bit of avocado. A bit of avocado. Fresh potatoes. Awesome. Jalapenos. And now we're gonna slide this to the side. I got an extra trick here that I'm gonna add a little bit of most people in Spain, a little bit of sour cream on top. Yes, very good. Very good salad. Very good salad. Very good salad for the summer. You see, I did very healthy for you. Very healthy. Okay. Now we got this one taken care of. Okay, now we're gonna move over here back over to the rice. There we Yes. Here we go. Good. We're gonna slide this one right here. Now we get ready to have some more fun. Okay. Now with the flour tortilla, gonna kind of open it up. Sometimes I hate wrapping this up in foil. Okay, this right here. Let me get a couple. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a couple of them. They nice and warm too. So, got one more. Everybody like it so far? Any other You got that one? Got that one ready? Okay, let's throw it on over there. I deal with it no matter what. What I'm gonna do with this, put a little bit of edges down. Just a little bit. I think that will be a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Put a little bit of cheese. I'm gonna think I'm gonna do this one. It's all down in one. I'll add salsa. Okay. I had my towel. Well, I had a little bit of lime to it. Oh, yes. That is with, hey, this jalapenos on it. Okay, let's do some jalapenos. Jalapenos. And a little bit of sour cream. We're gonna do a little bit of sour cream. There you go. Now, that is the one right here. Very all healthy, very light, very light. The tortilla, flour tortilla, with the tofu mixture, a little bit of salsa, sour cream, shredded lettuce. You can mix it together. Very healthy for you. And it's light too. Okay, we got it. Now, here we go. I'm gonna do one more. I think I'm gonna have to grab one of my plates and have to, for sure, because this last one right here, is gonna be the nachos. Okay, now we're gonna move on over here. I got the rice ready. Make some rice. Here, you see how I played the rice? Let me switch over. Okay, there it goes. It switched over. It switched over. Okay. Right there. And now I'm gonna grab some flour tortillas. I love some flour tortillas. I think I'm gonna go with 2 of them. No, maybe 3. How about 2?
Question.
Yes.
Can you add rice to the dishes as well?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You need your starch in there. Okay, I kind of messed up the fluffiness of my rice. I don't like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. There you go. Now what I'm gonna do with this, there we go. Yeah. I kind of like eating with tortilla instead. And if you want to, you can add green peppers, red peppers, any kind of peppers that you like to have it. Oh, it's be so good. Okay, what I'm gonna do, put a little bit of jalapenos on that. I'm gonna add some to it. Okay. A bit of cheese to it. Yes.
Can you also make this meal with the protein?
Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can make it with different protein. Chicken, I don't prefer steak, but a lot of people do. I myself, I love chicken. And another item that you will really enjoy, you can get some salmon and do it with salmon. Salmon is very good, especially if you very seasoning a lot of cumin, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of olive oil, put it in, mix it up, pour it over the salmon, let it sit for at least, I'd say at least 2 or 3 hours. They come out of pan sear. Make sure you cook all the way through. You can crumble it up and have it with your tortillas or your tostada. You go another one. Another one. Very simple.
Wow, that looks wonderful, chef.
That's very simple. And what you can do with open up the flour tortilla, you can add all your other vegetables to it if you like to.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is the the fourth one. I got one more to do. One more to do. And it's simple as us men do during a football game. Let's make some nachos. All right, then. We're gonna score. We're gonna score. You know, it's for men like nachos, but I don't see too many of us gonna be eating cold food. But hey, it is what it is. You know what? I'm gonna go very simple. So I'm gonna start with salsa. Gotta start with some salsa. We got some salsa. But I'm gonna add fruit to it. Ready? See what I did? I added some rice to it. Okay, now we get ready to it. And onions. Ooh, yes. How about some tomatoes? We're gonna have some tomatoes. Who wants some jalapenos? We're gonna do some jalapenos. Ooh, yes. Okay. Like to do right here. How about a little bit of sour cream?
Looks like you prefer the cheddar cheese instead of.
Yeah, I like cheddar cheese. I'm prone for cheddar cheese. Come on out of here. There we go. There we go. Right there. Okay. Now, one reason I put the lime on it because oh, we have we have we have this plate, and we would like to squeeze the lime over the top of the chips, give it extra flavor. Let you see it. So okay? Okay. What time we at? We okay. Now what we get ready to do, I'm getting ready to kind of straighten my table off so you can see the items that I performed. That I performed today. Oh, gonna be very. Yes. What's the question?
You mentioned preparing salmon.
Yes.
What were the spices that you mentioned?
Cumin, chili powder. You can add a little bit of garlic powder to it and a little bit of onion powder to it with a cup of olive oil. Mix it all in the container. Put the salmon in there and pour it over the top of it. Kind of mix it up and let it sit for about 2 to 3 hours.
About a tablespoon of each.
I say, all depends how many salmons that you're doing. That's what it compares on. Now, if you're doing a salmon for, I say about 6 salmons for a meal, I say I would go with a quarter cup of cumin, quarter cup of chili powder, a tablespoon of onion a tablespoon of garlic,
Quarter cup of cumin and chili powder.
a quarter cup. Because what's going to happen, a lot of it's going to sip all the way down to the bottom of the thing. That's why I'm going to have to stir it up and kind of shake it up. Because you want that flavor to get all through the salmon. Right there. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna move all this stuff. Well, my family got their lunch for the day or two, but I'm not cooking today. Okay, here we go. Hey, my towel.
Jeff,
Yes.
how long will you marinate the salmon?
Excuse me.
How long will you marinate the salmon?
Myself, I would marinate it for 2 to 3 hours. Put it in the refrigerator, 2 to 3 hours. And what you could do is kind of put some slick in it so the juices and the flavor get all through the salmon. Yes, here we go. We get ready to set everything out what I created today. Very different dishes. We just put this in the middle. Slide these inside. Kind of put this right here.
You scoop the white.
Okay, and this is the last one. What do you think? Would anybody try to like to prepare this for the summer for a very light meal? Very light meal. And you know, one of the things that you can do is you can add different proteins to it. You can add different protein to it, and it's very healthy and it's light. You don't want to eat too. Like I said, you don't want to eat too much meat for the summer because this heat. If we get a summer like we did last year, that's the last thing I want to do is eat a lot of proteins. You know, I want to eat more salad. And what I like to do is cut down my salt intake too. That's kind of bad for the heat too. Drink a lot of water. Kind of eat light. You know, I know Fridays is cheat day, but you know, especially for me, I love my chicken wings and my French fries, and I have a problem with my wife with that. But sometimes you got to sneak and do some things. But I'm managing. But I just hope y'all enjoy the recipes, and there's different variations that you can make one recipe into more components. You know, it's very simple. You know, with the grocery bills coming up now, you know, we're paying a lot for a lot of food now. Grocery bill ain't the same like it used to be. But one of the things I would like to say is that the next virtual, I'm doing something, and I've been working on this recipe to have to really, I have to really modify. I'm doing a lemon and pineapple lamb chop, and it's going to take a lot of work to pull this one off, but I'm ready for the challenge. I am ready for the challenge, and I have the other 2 recipes that matter of fact, they will be ready Monday or Tuesday, and this is for, what is it for? I know the one for December. I'm going out loud for the one for December and October. So we get the dates, but the one for Christmas, I think the one for Christmas, I'm going all out for it. It's going to be a fabulous meal, and I'm doing everything a la carte. Everything a la carte. And one of the last thing I would like to explain to AARP, thank you again for the opportunity, the creativities on different recipes, and being one of your I can't even get it out today. It's been a week, but thank you again. And before we end today, I want to thank you for taking the time for participating with AARP. Was cooking with AARP and healthy cooking class for people of all ages. That's the main thing. You know, you have to enjoy what you're doing, especially when you're cooking for your family. You can learn more about the upcoming cooking classes and other virtual at aarp.org/Tennessee or follow AARP Tennessee Facebook. Thank you. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you in what is August, September, one of the things, but this, here go the recipe right here. Written it down and everything. And I know Jessica was sending out, it's the lemon and pineapple lamb chop. Hope y'all have a wonderful beginning of your summer and looking forward to seeing you next time. God bless. Thank you.